When these people saw you, they felt the joy of survival. And that joy, that's true proof of being alive. These people should thank me for bringing them true elation. Come here, let's play!
Seeing as you honored your promise and returned the mask, Gray Hair, I'll help you out one last time. Now! I'm going to use Sparks Virus to temporarily suppress the contamination. Then it's your turn, Gray Hair. Go! Let's give our treasure a mushroomy bombardment! Monstrous moon is gone. Huh. All that laughter. Now just look how miserable you are. So, the Imaginé spreading panic is actually a coward too. How pathetic. Why does this kind of feel like picking on a little kid?
I just now... What happened to me?
Did I do all this?
You did it, Senior! Everyone has regained their senses! Mr. Ashvale?
Nicely done, Magnus. With the world crumbling around them, it must mean a lot for kids to see their heroes step in and save the day.
Thank you, Mr. Ashvale, but could we change the subject? It's kind of embarrassing.
No idea where Mr. N is right now. I wonder if he's safe. That's right. We were ambushed by an individual claiming to be Asap Pramod.
Fortunately, the chivalrous Sparksicle generously came to our aid. I then proposed an idea. Between us, we exploited our knowledge of the tavern's complex layout to corner him into a room of our choosing. Locked it. Then... We tossed that room and Asat Pramod into the star of Saduni Rama and burned him to ashes.
Don't doubt it. It's even more authentic than Pearl, but compared to what we should expect from a Lord Ravager, our fellow was more like an illusion, rather a counterfeit double used to divert attention.
Silverwolf and I also encountered Asad Pramod. Even Himiko. She encountered him at the academy.
What? So, Himiko...
Don't worry. Himiko has a plan. She wants us to start up the Express and gather everyone.
The path to Perdido Station should be clear now. Well then, Sparksicle will be on her way. You're not coming with us? All that neat, coordinated action? Not Sparksicle style. I'm more a one-girl show.
I'd like for you to open the tavern doors, so that civilians with nowhere to go at least have a place to stay.
Ugh, gray hair, you really love putting people on the spot. So what? We repurposed the World's End Tavern into some kind of bunker? That place isn't open to just anyone. Besides, given the situation, even hiding there might not be safe.
While the fools do find joy in chaos, I doubt such utter sweeping destruction is the sort of amusement your kind wants to see.
For the older generation of fools, yes. But we're in a different time. Most young masked fools would lock those tavern doors tightly. So, gray hair, you really need my help?
Totally. Being known as the savior of plain Arcadia? That's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Fine. I suppose I can spare a little kindness. I need to first take these Sparks heads to the tavern. Then, gray hair, I might think about your proposal. Just look. This isn't the old Sparksy anymore. At this rate, I might even be able to compete with you for the title in the Phantasmoon Games! Just kidding. Did the veracity steal your sense of humor or what? With Sparksy's mask on, they've basically earned a ticket into the tavern. Don't worry. While Sparksicle is here, no Sparkshead that loves me is getting left behind.
Quick! Look over there! Sunday's bird! Sunday! Can you hear me?
Miss March?
Finally! We've been waiting forever to get a hold of you.
The Imaginae at Perdido Station were restless, but just now they suddenly calmed down. I figured you must have done something. My tuning services are no longer required for the restoration of sanity. I can now fully focus on guiding the birds your way.
Thanks to you, Sonny, we at least have a safe place in these apocalyptic times.
That is my duty. Admittedly, present circumstances are far more dangerous than I anticipated.
Danger has been a constant companion on this path.
It's not that much further to Perdido Station. Come on, let's go meet up with Sunday.
Here's pretty good. I've made a note of it.
Plain Arcadia is scrambled. Just like a puzzle cube. Nothing's where it should be.
That sounded like... Is that Thunder Coil?
Star Rail moving forward. I wonder, Trailblazer, can you do all that? I might as well reveal a secret to you. As a reward of sorts. The navigator you place so much faith in is nothing more than a thief assuming the identity of Himiko. An imaginary that steals fates. An imposter.
Enough. Delusions. Lies or not, you won't weaken my resolve. It was Himiko who led us to the Express, and she's been with us every step of the way. You think you can shake us with your past, but that means nothing to us.
Fascinating. Trust built on willful ignorance of the truth. I eagerly await your next move.
Watch out! They're here!
Sure.
Concealed. Entrance.
Hopefully everything's fine at Perdido Station.
Excellent. You're here at last. Excellent. You're finally here. Apologies. After the disaster struck, falling rubble blocked the route to the platform. At the time, I was tending to the wounded in the hall. By the time I realized I should start the train, it was already too late. I'm trying my utmost to re-establish communication with the conductor.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Mr. Sunday. The Astral Express isn't going to fall apart that easily. If it were me, I'd have chosen to save people first, too.
A collapsed passageway buried the Express. Well, then we'll just dig it out.
Thank you. I'm fine. The sight of the demon capital unsettled me. Shall we resume planning our next course of action?
I'll go check the damage to the passageway. We'll need the express if we're going to fight Asa Pramod.
Mr. Ashvale, before that, a monkey gentleman arrived here with refugees from Dovebrook District. Perhaps you know him?
Mr. N? I knew he'd be smart enough to survive. Everyone, excuse me for a little while. I need to check in with an old friend.
If you have the time, please speak with the people stuck here. While tuning can ease their inner emotional turmoil, it cannot blind them to the calamity in front of them. The fear within them must be illuminated by hope. And right now, you, the one who once triumphed over Full Wish and saved them, are the most fitting choice.
Don Hung and Mr. Yang aren't back yet. General, are Don Hung and Mr. Yang all right?
I'm sorry. Asat Pramod attacked the moment we finished setting up the formations, dragging us into an endless fight. Mr. Yang stepped in and sent me away from the battlefield to help the Express instead.
Don Hung, Mr. Yang, I'm really worried about them.
Before leaving, I placed talismans on them for good fortune. Based on what I can sense right now, the two of them should be safe. With their skills and a little luck, I'm sure they'll be safe. In times like these, we have to believe in our companions. As for us, we need to focus on the matter at hand. Whether friend or foe, Stellaron hunters are powerful. Since they are the former right now, I would rather focus on our current situation. Azure 1, Vermilion 5, Aligned Sky, come forth. Help me find that hunter. I'll try sharing the location of the talisman with Blade. Hopefully, the message will reach him safely.
The Unbreakable March will pull herself together too. I'll go check on the buried express. We'll be counting on you to reassure everyone.
All's revealed.
Let's rock!
Perdido Station is the largest station in Duomension City. We have adequate supplies. Have the refugees head this way. And also, if any bad guys try to break in, I'll show them what this kitty's made of.
Oh, Trailblazer. It's you again. The wish power generated by the negative emotions in Plane Arcadia has exceeded a safe level, inducing a stress response in the Imagine. Mr. Sunday performed tuning to stabilize the station manager's consciousness, but relapses still occur from time to time.
Luckily, we have Mr. Sunday. If not for him, I might have done something I'd really regret. He really is a no good busybody! I'm gonna take those despicable monsters who destroyed my beloved Bulletworm Express and beat them to Thundercoil! What's wrong with me?
Warning, power levels critical. The detective looked upon his old friend, reunited at last. Through endless near-death escapes, they had always found each other. It should have been ordinary by now. And yet, for some reason, this time something glimmered quietly in the assistant's sharp, perceptive eyes. It's a pearl, Mr. Ashvale. Only a pearl.
Mr. N, I am tough as nails. You know that's nothing new. I mean, just a moment ago, some kid told me, Mr. Ashvale, cut the cringy stuff. Pass that along to you, too.
Welcome back, old friend. But tell me, why do all your so-called hideaways turn into disasters like this?
So, well, what does this tell us? It means the trouble always visits the gutsy.
Yes, but this time, trouble is not only at your door, it's at all our doors, and we have nowhere to run to.
Guess that means this troublesome job isn't optional anymore. I've made up my mind. If luck favors us again this time, we're shaking Pearl down for a hefty payout.
No, this definitely isn't Duo Mention City. Let me go back. I just want to go back.
Oh, hey, little raccoon. What a coincidence. I don't know if I should be happy or sad to meet you here. I'm known to often leave a note for my editor saying, "The author is out searching for inspiration." But this kind of weather wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Miss Nilux, are you planning on finishing the script you owe the IPC?
Ugh, only a terrifying entity like the editor would focus on deadlines while the world is ending.
Beep boop! My radar is indicating danger everywhere outside! I never thought I'd end up as a combat journalist! Boss, you're here! I'm done with your victory press release. I've even thought of a title. Lord Ravager Assat Pramod enters the Ventus Moon Games! The Astral Express attempts to turn the tide! God, holy fervoli! Explosives! So many explosives everywhere! But will this poor Furbo survive long enough to report on it? Boss will definitely win, right? Boss will win! Boss will win! Boss will win!
Just look, no matter how chaotic things get out there, there's still this little bunch of Furbos cheering you on without a second thought. Kinda moving, isn't it? You won't let your readers down, will you, little raccoon? I'll include your heroics in the next issue of The Fluffy soon. Stay tuned.
Looks good.
Trailblazer, you came at just the right time. Before we lost contact, I received Miss Pearl's pre-issued emergency response plan. We're building an evacuation route around several major subway stations, directing survivors here and to 2 other safe zones. Perdido Station is currently the most stable shelter in this area. Thanks to Mr. Sunday and the express crew, we managed to organize an early evacuation. Based on satellite images, Seafeld City has disappeared. literally. Gotham City is shrouded in a fog so thick that any team sent in fails to come back. The biggest loss is the spaceship docking bay. Any spaceship that could be used to evacuate is now a total write-off.
Captain! Passageway C3 is under heavy pressure! We need support!
Send in the second team. Activate the barrier. Protect the civilians above all. That's how things are, unfortunately. We try hard to maintain order, but the civilians are traumatized and, well, I'm afraid we can't hold out much longer.
Things are really bad.
Pom-Pom! Conductor! Can you hear us?
Uh-oh. The conductor's probably fine, right? No way! That's reckless! What if we cause the station to collapse in on itself? Let's go back and update the others. We need to come up with a plan together.
You two! Both Mr. Yang and Don Hung have returned safely.
That bird arrived just in time.
Mr. Yang! Don Hung! Yay! Himiko is... in the Express!
It's all right, March. I already know. We're back now. You did well gathering everyone here. I'm sure you ran into your share of trouble along the way.
Assad Pramad took Himiko, and I couldn't catch him.
Yes. Blade told us everything on the way here. We now have an overall picture of the arrival of the apocalypse.
They're the heroes who stopped Fulwish during the live stream! Oh, we won't end up buried here! It's them! We're saved!
Perhaps you should say something. Even if they wake, even if it shatters with a touch, even if I know it to be fake. I would still hope to weave them a dream in this very moment. Is this me repeating the same mistake? Funny, isn't it?
This is different, Sonny. The wheels of the Astral Express crushed Iron Tomb. They can also destroy Assad Pramad's canvas. The Nameless will claim victory for all. Whether it's a wish, a promise, or a destination. As long as everyone believes it can come true, then it is not a dream. So please, trust me.
Defeat Assad Pramad! Win the games!
Now that's a fascinating sight.
My sincere gratitude. Because now, there is not only terror in the wish power around us, but a thread of hope as well.
Now then, it's time to discuss the next phase of the plan. What exactly did Himiko leave at Graphia Academy?
She left a request, hoping that we will ignite the Express's engines and win the Phantasmoon Games.
So, ignite the Express's engines means we have to dig it out of the ruins? And win the Phantasmoon Games means that we will defeat Asat Pramod fair and square?
A double meaning?
She left this message at the Academy through means of imagenesis art. And the image she created gave me a look that seemed to carry deeper intent.
Well, yeah. I'm pretty sure we would have still done these two things even if Himiko didn't specifically ask us to. Did she say anything else?
If it were just about starting the Express for evacuation, she probably wouldn't have emphasized ignite the Express's engine. In any case, I have some ideas on carrying out this request.
I thought you had a few more bright ideas. But in the end, your only idea is to leave me trapped in the canvas.
I know what you are plotting. We don't know each other well, and we both long for truth. Perhaps you feel you hide your secrets well. But this does not exist in my imaginated world.
This room.
Since it's a challenge, it must have a theme. I have thought of one for you. This artwork is for you. Its theme is the past of a father and daughter.
Made in the same way you turned a city into ruins?
Correct. But alas, like the iron giant you summoned, this piece is still far from completion. And that is why I've invited you to join me in completing this artwork I have named Himiko. As her dear father, I know the first half of her life, but there are 3 blanks, corresponding to 3 secrets hidden in your memories.
So a quiz, but in a different format.
Of course, but only in the interest of fairness. That way, when we finish the artwork, both of us have an equal chance of having our secrets revealed. The first to uncover their opponent's trump card takes the victory.
You expect me to just play by your rules? I wouldn't hold my breath.
Child, you relinquished the right to refuse when you decided to challenge me. So, let's start.
Himiko, your old man is back. And with a present you will love.
Step 1.
This is also the reward of trailblazing.
Remember this day? It was your birthday.
You asked me where the center of the universe was. Well, your old man racked his brains over and over and found the answer. This is a ceramic comet ship model. Have it. I don't quite know where the center of the universe is, but you can pilot this ship and find out yourself when you're older. Because the universe does have an end. And at that end is a tiny dot of light that people run to once they spot it. And upsies they go. And one day, it will be you, Himeko, flying up to the stars too.
Took a bit of time off from all that routine civilization-destroying work. Isn't it so much more interesting to live there for a spell and watch a world you know so well fall into ruin? Huh. Enough questions. Let's return to our warm and fuzzy trip down memory lane. Cut! Old Himiko would never say such things. Come on, throw me a bone here. I can't do this show alone. You're trying to keep your mind blank, but that is futile. Wish power is far more responsive than Memoria. It appears faster than you can think.
That means Daddy has been to the end of the universe?
Unfortunately, no. Only to the end of the world. But I know that the end of the universe is called Pegana, even though I haven't been there myself. But your old man does know someone from there.
The someone who's been to Pagana. Is it Akivili?
That's ancient history.
Now that I think about it, you always intentionally left little openings during my childhood. Was this also part of your scheme?
As I said, my only lie to Himiko is the lie that I am Ryusuke. If something said on occasion or incongruous to the character, that is entirely unintentional. For example, I felt a bit emotional seeing the comet ships lying among the ruins of Delcor Ring that I had just destroyed.
You really are a monster.
Oh, Himiko of the past didn't think so. Shall we continue the fun? A corner filled with art tools. Long ago, this was Himiko's playground.
Clones? Imagenesis? Asat Pramad's abilities may look flashy, but they must share a common essence. He is a master of forgery, and this artwork is no different.
An old monitor. Long ago, it was Himiko's library. And the navigator? She is likely racking her brains trying to find a solution to this crisis.
You want to know what I'm racking my brains about? How is this a crisis when it is nothing compared to what Iron Tomb did?
and with the present you will love. What are you painting there, Himiko? It's not a bullet one. It must be a train. A flying train. Have you been peeking into my manuscript? Oh, no, your old man is not angry at all. How could I be? I'm so happy that you are quite the little explorer. But why not just ask? Huh? Come, your old man will tell you the story of the Astral Express. Certainly. But you can only get the answers you seek if you pick the first option.
Pause. Here, Ryusuke is getting ready to head to the planet Goliath's Shepherd to destroy it. He probably can't just tell Himiko, "You be good. Daddy is off to do some murdering." Of course. Should I not?
Now we move to the legend of a certain navigator. It's my favorite story. It is said that after the fall of the Trailblaze Eon, their followers left one after another. And by the end, there was only one navigator and one nameless left in the once massive crew. One day, a history fictionologist snuck aboard the Express and tampered with the navigation log. But the next day, the logbook was completely unchanged. And a cloaked navigator was sitting there, bored to death, flipping through the records. How on earth? Asked the history fictionologist. Because I remember each and every one of their names, said the navigator, along with the coordinates of every star and the trajectory of every meteor.
You never hesitate to mention the Astral Express. In fact, you don't stop talking about it. Was it necessary to roleplay my father to this extent?
It's a terrible habit of mine.
It wouldn't be the habit of Navigator I see, would it?
You figured that out already? Well, that's boring.
The way you spoke about that Megatron was enough to know. He is your other mask.
Fair enough. And you did send people to sniff around the tavern for answers. It was only a matter of time before you figured it out. But I swear, all I wanted at first was to be a loving father. Himiko's weathering curse worsened this year. I couldn't help myself. I gave her a beautiful dream. And in return, fortune makes fools of us all.
Fortune makes fools of us all. The masked fool en route. Navigator Icy. They are all our enemy, Asat Pramod in the end.
Congratulations. Kindly accept this reward. It is your ticket to the truth. Open that door. A specimen frozen for observation. Not much different from the navigator who found it. And just like the specimen, your fate will be displayed here, to be observed by me for all eternity.
I remember something behind this door.
Is where the first secret is buried. Other than her self-portrait, no one knows the story of how Himiko found and repaired the stranded express. It's your turn to choose, to move on or to stop. Is there really a choice for a navigator? In this place? I have never been here as your father. Look at it. We can work very happily together here, can't we? So, she built herself a secret base while Ryusuke was away?
My mother's studio remained empty since her passing. I took the opportunity to use it.
Sounds convincing. A bar, too. Do minors drink here?
She was already in college. By then.
Oh, how nice.
Shall we have a drink? I learned from Braji. Fantilia couldn't stop raving about my mixing.
No, thank you.
By the time she finds the express, the weathering curse would have consumed her. Himiko is always in such a tough spot, isn't she?
I guess you don't know. That day was your daughter's birthday.
Fortune makes fools of us all.
Her loneliest birthday ever. To her, even death was less terrifying than not having her family. Than them disappearing without a trace, as if they had never existed. She ran from home to chase stars, but lost her way and could only wander in the dark. Water swirling around her ankles, weeds slashing her skin. And then she saw it, there on the shores of the world in canvas.
There are so many ways to reach the sky. She chose the most unrealistic one and wasted the rest of her life.
You're wrong. That night, the stars gave her the best gift. In this vast universe, nothing holds more beauty than the lands en route, yet to be reached. But they can be reached with the Astral Express.
These blueprints tell me that the Express is not the only thing she is researching. Pagana's legacy. I have always thought this legend disappeared along with Akki Vili. But it seems there has been some meddling.
Are you afraid of the Starblazer?
Starblazer? A name of Himiko's own invention? Her sense of humor is even worse than Dolly's. In ancient times, these humanoid weapons helped Pagana conquer countless planets. They invaded, destroyed, then glorified as the Trailblaze.
But in the images shown to me by the Express, these giants joined hands with the Express crew. The hand holding a tool defines what that tool becomes. In one hand, the scepter triggers a brutal war. In another's hand, the scepter creates new worlds.
I thought this too, before my head turned into a die. But then Akki Vili died. The Omen vanguards began spreading the murmurs of Terminus, and not even Noose could stop the birth of the destruction. They all failed. Yet you are different. I shall wait and see. The giant reaching for the stars. The myth of Pagana. She performed a miracle in this war. As to how it was created, dear old pal Akki Vili never spoke a word. But my daughter replicated the blueprint purely from guesswork. My daughter really is a genius, isn't she?
Would you like to know the secret?
No. My dice head wouldn't be able to make heads or tails of such technical details.
What must a girl, powerless but longing for the sky, think to see a giant walking among the stars? She can only draw that dream. I want to be as free and powerful as they are.
So, that isn't a reforged weapon, but a manifestation of Himiko herself? That explains why it is incomplete. Himiko is already dead. Don't waste your energy. I've seen all your tricks on this journey. But an incomplete Imagine cannot break this world.
You're right. And neither can it be broken by you. Because you know nothing about what follows, and you have no way to imagine it. How did I start the Express? What miracles did I witness at the end of the Phantasmoon games? You must allow me to take over if you want to continue on. We all know you have no other choice.
Of course, this painting can be altered for you, if you so wish. It is, after all, the way you were born, yes? Please, let us proceed to the next part of Himiko's life. Add some color to the canvas. Paint the dawn of your memories. The Astral Express. I'm not surprised in the least. Himiko was lucky. She found the stranded express and began to repair it. Unfortunately, her condition deteriorated rapidly shortly after. She was in and out of the sanatorium, but the clock kept ticking down. Her stamina worsened by the day. Simply returning to the express was hard enough. What more reaching the stars? She was eventually left with a single choice. Your turn to create. Open that window and fill in the second blank. Your history with Himiko will also be recreated in this painting. I can't wait to see how it turns out.
This is also the reward of trailblazing.
Do you know how many times you failed to escape?
Do you remember how many paintings you produced in class?
You know your condition. Take your medicine on time. Avoid strenuous exercise. And lie down more often. I'm a Graphia Academy graduate too. I know what it takes to paint.
You can keep me here, that's fine. But do you also have to meddle with my creative exploits?
Keep being like this. See if I'll help you next time the doctors catch you. This painting is so beautiful. Is it your sister? But I remember.
No, it's my self-portrait. A self I can never become.
As long as you're still willing to paint and imagine a better version of yourself, then there's still hope. I'll be going now. Remember to pick Wednesday for your next escape attempt. I won't be on duty that day.
I'm back. Still giving the nurse a hard time? Are you going to lecture me too? Of course not. Why that face? Did something good happen? Oh, it's nothing. Looking at this painting reminds me of the day we met. A little wiser and more optimistic. A little prettier. Add some color here. And also... Let's see what the navigators in the logbook are like. Someone with the courage to fight for what's right, even if they can't gain the upper hand. Someone who's always ready to go ahead, even when there are wheels within wheels. Would be even better if she was more mature, like Dolly or Icy. Sketch out the form using my own memories and the stories of the nameless as a skeleton. And finally, I inject her with wish power and materialize her by imagenesis. What a fresh face! Hello, creator. It worked! She's really alive! Calm yourself. I'm not going anywhere. Hello? Oh, right. Sorry, I haven't given you a name yet. Shouldn't we begin with introductions? Himeko. Murata Himeko. Nice to meet you, Himeko. As for me, you can call me... Motoko. The repair work on the Express is proceeding smoothly thanks to you. By the way, are the heating pipes fixed now? As you said, we just needed to change the conductors. Anyway, guess what I brought you? Oh, this is the Express's blueprint. I've also brought drawing tools, an imaging device, everything I could think of. Your symptoms are getting worse and worse, and you have less and less time to go home. Knowing you, there's no way you'd stop worrying about the Express. You might be stuck in the sanatorium, but your heart's still at the workshop. So I realized we could bring the workshop to you. At night, you can review these and tell me what to do. In the daytime, I'll be your hands and feet and help you repair it little by little. Just like we always do.
Sorry for making you worry.
Don't worry about that. Nothing wrong with failing. Think of it this way. There will always be someone to repair the Astral Express. And not necessarily us. Either way, our hard work will be enough to help whoever that is.
But I promised to bring the Express home. I want to deliver on that promise.
I know. So remember, I am here with you. Lean on me when you feel you can't hold on.
I will remember.
I almost forgot. While I was waiting for you to come over, I came up with a never-before-seen coffee recipe. Want to give it a try? Hopefully it's not canned alien anglerfish. Oh, I'll go get some water first.
Any treatment against the weathering curse merely provides psychological comfort. Beep, 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 beep. That's life. 1 second the lies slide out easily, and the next second you slip up and can't even say a simple hello. I must thank you for keeping her company as she walks her final journey. Miss, the sanatorium is closed. Please come back tomorrow.
As I recall, the doctors here only have night shifts on Wednesday. Did you not say it was my turn to create?
I'm just participating in my own way. With her condition worsening, Himiko can only think of one solution: imaginate a new version of herself. A healthier, more mature version of herself she imagines would become the navigator. In other words, you, Motoko.
Are you done? I need to go to her.
Sure. I'll be expecting you back to tell me more. I'm just a doctor on his rounds. I didn't see or hear anything.
This is also the reward of trailblazing.
Miss, are you mistaken? The women's bathroom is... Please stop knocking. That no matter your pains and suffering, you may neither pour nor flush them away here.
I thought you were cosplaying that golden toilet.
When it comes to character selection, even I have my limits. Hello, I'd like to introduce myself. I am a door. A door that cannot be opened, just like all the blurry corners of your past.
In my past, There are no talking doors.
I simply wanted to present it like a fairy tale. If you don't like it, I can shut my trap. I am, of course, messing with you.
Himeko, are you stargazing? I'm wondering how far we can go once the Express can depart. The farthest I see is a third-tier star, located 10,000 light years away. But after that... Past that distance, I will need to use my feet to measure the stars. We're running out of time. Motoko, what's the success rate of igniting the engine? .21%. It's gone down but 1%. When I found the Express, it flew me up into the sky, and now it will not move at all. After eliminating hundreds of malfunctions, replacing thousands of parts, here we are, stuck. In the end, it is an engine with zero dynamism. Are you okay? I'm... all right. It's just the engine. We can handle that. I'll think, and you'll do. Just like usual. It's getting late. You should go get some rest. Even Imagine can't work day and night. We will do it, Himeko. We will reach the sky. Sure. The engine. Will I really be able to fix the Express? How far can someone who can barely walk get, even if they leave Ahatopia? The weathering curse would tear me apart when I cross the atmosphere. I have the Astral Express. I know interstellar travel dynamics. The navigator's log is with me, and I have Motoko. Everything necessary to embark on this journey. Except time. I'm sorry, Motoko. 10,000 light years is too far.
How touching. I could cry. Unfortunately, I'm out of. What do I care about some decay?
Himeko, I have an idea. The moon is full. Let's enter the Phantasmoon games together. Pray to the laughter, the Almighty, to grant you a healthy... There's no point, Motoko. Our ancestors already tried. Some of them died on the eve of the games. Some were defeated in competition. And only one of them won. Murata-hiro. But unfortunately, he went missing. All he left was a note saying, "Elation does not cure the curse. Thank you, Motoko. But no one can fulfill my wish. Not even the eons. We'll make a new wish then. Not for you to live. Then what for? To go out with a bang. To return the Express to the skies. And push it closer and closer to the stars. Let's pray to the laughter to ignite the engine. And make it so everyone sees the Astral Express set forth anew. Even if all they do is laugh, they can at least turn the Express into a firework and send it roaring and flashing into the sky. Then, what kind of miracle should we create? And what about my condition? How about we use the Starblazer blueprint you restored to create a giant robot? They'll see. I'll be your hand and foot, and you will put an iron giant right in front of them all. I broke into your home safe and took this mask. You wouldn't make me come all this way for nothing, would you? You're right, Motoko. If there is no cure for the Weathering Curse, then, at the very least, we should put my final moments to use and create that dream together.
You're even more interesting than I thought. Others are always trying to steal from the gods, but all you want is a brilliant fireworks show. And of course, my sweet daughter actually accepted this ridiculous suggestion. Touching, truly. What did she have to give up to enter the Phantasmoon Games 15 years ago? She gave up the possibility of survival, her dream of touching the stars, and instead dragged her broken body onwards to share in this madness with you. We all know how that ended, so please enjoy this documentary, The Herald of Death's Bloodbath. While the crazy supplicant Marcus Antali was drenching Dovebrook in blood as part of his deranged art, a dying girl and her imaginary friend tried desperately to create a miracle. The Starblazer materialized from your wish power and smashed that frenzied plant into pieces. As the winner, she made her wish for Aha to take her real life, her name, her memories, and her dream of trailblazing the cosmos and give them all to you. For her part, she would watch you and the Astral Express soar into the sky, while she remained on this planet forever, and with all her regrets, turned to ashes. Come, imposter, open this door. Add the final stroke to the second act of this artwork.
It is completely quiet behind this door. There's no turning back. If we open this door and leave the sanatorium.
And we're not planning to return anyway, right?
It's just... Can we really win? And what if I hold you back?
Then I'll drag you forward.
Don't be ridiculous.
You're not the one who wished for my birth, or to take your place. From the moment I was born, I have only heard you wish to be your own person. Let me build up the little faith you need. I believe Himiko will go further than anyone else. If you don't believe in yourself in this moment, then believe in the future me.
Thank you. I won't let myself be afraid anymore. This battle is not about winners or losers. As we speak, the Herald of Death is freely turning Duffbrook upside down. Someone has to stop him.
When the Vantis moon is full again, I will be there, as I have promised. I will come back with so many stories to tell you. Let's go then.
There's one thing I still don't understand. No matter how many times I painted the Star Blazer, I never finished.
I think it may be because uncertainty still plagues you. Becoming a navigator, leading the Express across a sea of stars. You haven't seen these things with your own eyes, and you can't imaginate them either.
Then how did we defeat the Herald of Death?
Because we have each other. And whenever I close my eyes, I see you becoming the navigator. And the Astral Express readying for departure, its lights illuminating the dark. Beneath your feet are countless paths, and they are surrounded by nameless stars. You saw a path no one had ever trod before. Then you set off on it. Keep moving forward, and the obstacles that once felt impossible to conquer will soon be behind you. And along the way, you'll find companions who are just like you. This is the sight I see every day, and it has never lost its clarity.
I would like to see it too.
You will. How do I look in your vision? Do I look the same? Exactly the same.
15 years, Motoko. I never imagined we would reunite in this manner. Well, it's been 15 years. You must have walked a long way. Yes. So long that I learned to repair machines, brew coffee, take care of my juniors, and fight with everything I have. So long that I became like you, and even deceived a Lord Ravager with a talent for disguise. It's not time to stop yet. So, will you keep going? Yes. Let's go then, Himiko. Let me be your strength, too. Anything you wish to say?
What's going on here? Did I make a mistake? It was Himiko who survived 15 years ago, not Motoko.
Hopefully you like this answer, even if it does make you look laughable.
No! How can... My daughter... You're alive! This makes me even more interested in you. Thousands of years ago, I struck a train down from the same starry sky. 15 years ago, I sped back toward Plain Arcadia, and all I could see was a speck of light rising from the horizon. I raised my hand and aimed right at it. Just 2 shots, bang, bang, and it would fall once more, never to fly again.
But you did no such thing.
Indeed. I watched it pass through the atmosphere, leaving a long streak of light in the night sky.
Why?
Just 'cause. Thought it might be fun. Do you understand? I destroyed the Express once, but I also spared it in a moment of whimsy. Whether the Express is unscathed or destroyed, I decide its fate.
No, you're wrong. I also wondered why I should be the one to find the Express once. What does it really mean? The answer is very simple. The person that found the Express happened to be me. The meteor showed the way to the Express from the moment it fell. And for 1,000 years, it waited for someone to follow the trail and find it. Even if 2, 3, or even 10,000 years passed, and I was no more, the Express was still going to be found and returned to the sky. You're not a god that decides fate. You're just an obsessed egomaniac.
Right you are. All gods are obsessed egomaniacs. My guesses were wrong, but the game isn't over yet. Shall we take another step forward? Fill in the remaining blank space in this painting. Round 3, question 3. Are you ready? thought the Express would bring salvation. But it will only bring about annihilation once more. Where the Tower of Infinity slumbered. The place from which the Express set off once more. Or, as I frequently call it, where repeated mistakes begin. So, how does it feel being back on old stomping grounds?
It's just a shame you are my traveling companion.
Better traveling with me than traveling alone. The blood-stained games have no winners. You imaginated your Mechatrons, but the remaining wish power can't create the audience, much less support a long journey. Leading us to the third question. How exactly did you cure the weathering curse?
You're still beating around the bush? Even now?
Have I ever deviated from the topic at hand?
3 blanks, corresponding to 3 secrets. They seem to point to me, but they really just conceal your true intentions. Who left the Star Blazers' blueprints on the Express? Who met Himiko and Motoko here? How did they cure the irreversible weathering curse? You have many questions, but none about your so-called daughter. Your real interest is in Aha. The truth from 15 years ago is key to figuring out when the Phantasmoon games are compromised, what form they will descend in, and how they plan to intervene.
So, I guessed right. They appeared and ignited the Astral Express.
Stop. The game's over then. You set the rules. A secret for a secret.
You didn't take my trump card.
Yes, but I took mine. Unfortunately, I wasn't the one who met Aha. The answer you were looking for never existed. That's what they said when they gave me the gift.
Let's just call it, a long overdue compensation.
Lost in thought again? You beat the Herald of Death, but you're not happy. I'm not sure how to put it. Because I'm leaving soon. Once the Express reignites and takes off, there won't be any wish power in the vacuum. And Imagine will die out. This is the best outcome. But if I just set off like this, I know it'll haunt my dreams forever. Thinking back on it, my dream was built on someone else's sacrifice. If you feel scared, just look up. Up there are the same stars we gazed at together for countless nights. You'll see all those sights in my stead and experience all those stories as wonderful and strange as Imagine. You've known all along, haven't you? So be brave and stop this talk about sacrifices. I give my life to conquer the land that trapped us here. You have to go alone, dummy. What did you say when you created me? I quote, "If I die, I want to die where the stars are within reach." When the Vantis moon is full again, I will be there as I have promised. I will come back with so many stories to tell you. So, deal? If you can't find me to share your stories, then tell them to the moon, like a morning actor. The moon's shadow said this while giving me my gift. Let's just call it a long overdue compensation. It's time we set off once more, Akivili.
So, it was the self-portrait that saw Aha. You placed a bet with a fake chip?
You call it a challenge, but it's really just a waste of time for you.
This is a blow, I have to admit. Just a little one, but a blow. Though, if you don't have the answer, then I can execute destruction without a shred of guilt.
You're wrong again. This little test was your last chance to find your way back.
Interesting. You were giving me a chance.
Even after falling so far as to become a Lord Ravager, I still wished to give the former navigator a chance to turn back. But this journey has convinced me. You are not some wayward nameless. You are just another enemy trying to dishonor the Express. And to enemies, I only respond in one way.
Destroy me? Could you really?
I saw right through your tricks, Lord Ravager. You summoned the apocalypse, and transformed 1,000 times, and created scenes from the past to confuse me. But in the end, You just use reality as a canvas to imaginate the uncertain into truth. You used people's wish power to imaginate that impending future born of their fears. And using the same trick, you imaginated versions of yourself that could exist in different places. But when another possibility is observed by others, it crushes the imaginated lie, and your ability loses its effect instantly.
And what will you do about it? Stuck as you are in the world in canvas. Even if you summon the feeble star blazer and do your best to crash into the space, you will never escape.
Escape? Who said anything about escaping? Gravity does not only trap people on the ground, it also drags the stars toward each other. Have you, a former navigator, really forgotten the nameless distress signal? How they use massive collisions to simulate the gravity wave frequency used by the Express to warp jump? Not even imaginated spaces can block out a signal like that. My companions have known your secret for a while. In a minute or so, you might see your scheme start to fall apart. Or is it seconds, not minutes?
Huh. Oh, nicely done. But you have a really terrible habit. Does becoming a navigator mean always facing danger on your own? Well, since this game of ours is ending soon, can you guess how many people I have lined up to play the same game? Go on. You have one chance to guess the answer. The probability of you stopping me is 0.
What exactly are you planning to do?
Who says the great destroyer of Elation came to plain Arcadia to kill Aha? You are not my target. They are not my target. Shall I officially announce my plan? In the name of Terminus, his journey ends here.
Ignite the Express's engine is definitely a tad too dramatic if Himiko just wants us to rescue survivors with the Express.
What was she implying?
If Azad Pramat was close by, then he would have discovered any clues Himiko left behind. So, her message seems pretty standard. But only we'll know what she really means because we're the Nameless?
Something about the engine of the Express? Has Himiko mentioned something of this sort in previous journeys? This may be the key.
Well, I kind of zone out whenever Himiko starts talking about warps and calibrating coordinates and all that. Power of remembrance, activate! Aha! I remember now! We were back in Penacony, talking about the Charmony Festival, and Himiko said the family sent a music box as an invitation? And then she said...
But the box that was sent to us was slightly unusual. The music it played had off-key notes in the background. I recorded these dissonant notes, and they were a perfect match with the gravity wave frequency when the Express made its warp jump. Also, the Express engine's spatial curvature was its encryption key.
A distress call method regularly used by the Nameless.
I remember now. Pearl said something similar not too long ago.
A conflict broke out between Miss Himiko and an entity suspected to be Assad Pramod. A gravitational wave effect caused by a giant mass was observed.
Himiko is hinting that we should use the gravity probe on the Express to receive her signal.
That's exactly it!
If that's the case, we need to get ready as soon as possible.
It'll take some time to clear the passage to the Express. Sunday, do you have a way to contact the conductor?
The distance does not pose a problem for tuning. However, my birds must first lock on to the conductor as their target. I will do my best. Please, excuse me for a moment.